Step 1. Being aware of unnecessary sexual thoughts. The first step in managing overly sexual thoughts is developing awareness. It's important to recognize when these thoughts arise, especially when they're not necessary or relevant to the present moment. Often, sexual thoughts can pop into our minds out of habit or impulse, distracting us from what we're doing. Becoming aware of this pattern allows you to step back and evaluate the situation. When you notice a sexual thought, instead of judging or suppressing it, simply acknowledge its presence. Remind yourself that it's just a thought, not something you have to act on immediately. By being mindful, you can regain control and decide whether this thought is aligned with what you're currently focused on or if it's distracting you from more important tasks. This awareness is the foundation for managing your mental space, promoting emotional balance, and improving your overall productivity. Step 2. Notice the sensations in your body. Once you become aware of the sexual thought, the next step is to notice the physical sensations that accompany it. These sensations can manifest in various ways, such as an itchiness, warmth, or a feeling of something growing inside, signaling bodily changes. These are natural physiological responses to sexual thoughts or stimuli, but the key is to observe them without judgment. Instead of letting these sensations take control, simply notice them. Pay attention to where in your body they are happening, perhaps in your chest, stomach, or other areas. By identifying and acknowledging these sensations, you create a gap between the thought and the reaction. This gap allows you to make a conscious decision about how to respond, rather than letting the sensation drive your actions. Observing these sensations with curiosity rather than attachment can help you regain control over your emotions and behavior, grounding yourself in the present moment. This practice also strengthens your ability to stay calm and focused, even when strong feelings arise. Step 3. Observing the sensation until it fades. As you continue to notice the physical sensations associated with the sexual thought, you signal to your mind that you are not suppressing or resisting the thought. Instead, you're simply observing it with awareness and curiosity. By doing so, you're allowing your body and mind to process the sensation naturally. You'll likely find that as you stay present and non-reactive, the intensity of the sensation will begin to fade on its own. This is because you are neither feeding nor fueling the thought with additional energy or emotions. You're merely observing it, allowing it to pass through without judgment or attachment. In a few seconds or moments, the sensation that initially felt overwhelming will start to dissolve, and you'll feel a sense of calm and control return. This process teaches your mind that these thoughts and sensations are temporary and don't require immediate action. Over time, this practice can help you manage impulsive reactions more effectively, building emotional resilience and mental clarity. Step 4. Apply these steps to any unwanted thoughts. The same process of awareness, observation, and non-attachment can be applied to any unwanted or distracting thoughts, not just sexual ones. Whether you're dealing with overthinking, anxiety, or intrusive thoughts, the key is to follow the first 3 steps. Become aware that the thought has entered your mind. Notice the sensations in your body that accompany the thought without reacting. Allow the sensation to fade by observing it calmly until it passes. This approach helps you break the cycle of overthinking or getting caught up in unnecessary thoughts that pull you away from the present moment. By repeating these steps regularly, you train your mind to respond to distractions with calmness and clarity. Over time, you'll develop greater control over your mental landscape, making it easier to maintain focus and emotional balance, regardless of the thought or situation that arises. This practice can lead to increased mindfulness, improved decision-making, and overall mental well-being. Thank you.